I woke up feeling heavy, like the night never left. My body's tired, my head's a mess, but it's my heart that hurts the rest. They say I'm sick for a day, just need some time in bed. But no one sees the real disease living inside my chest. The fever isn't from the cold, it's from missing you. Every breath feels harder now than it used to do. I'm sick for a day, that's what they say, but I've been hurting for years. My hands are shaking, my smile is fake, I'm drowning in silent tears. If love was medicine, I'd still be sick anyway. They say I'll be fine tomorrow, but I'm sick for a day without you. The room is spinning slowly, just like my thoughts of us. I close my eyes, I see your face, and that makes it worse, not less. I try to sleep the pain away, but memories don't rest. You left a sickness in my soul, no doctor could detect. They give me pills for my body, but nothing for my mind. There's no cure for losing someone you thought would stay for life. I'm sick for a day, that's what they say, but the ache won't go away. My phone stays quiet, your name still lights every corner of my brain. If love was poison, then I drank it anyway. They say I'll heal with time, but I'm sick for a day, every day. Maybe tomorrow I'll feel better, maybe I'll stand up strong, but tonight I'm weak, tonight I break, pretending nothing's wrong. If you called, I swear this pain would fade just for a while, but healing hurts the most when you heal alone in silence. I'm sick for a day, but it feels like forever since you walked out of my life. My body recovers, my heart doesn't, it still asks you why. I'll smile again, I'll learn to breathe, learn how to be okay. But don't ask me how I'm really doing when I'm sick for a day. So if you wonder why I disappear, why I don't say much lately, I wasn't just sick for a day, I was sick of missing you endlessly. We didn't fall apart from not loving, we fell from trying too hard. Too many walls between our hearts, too many mouths, too many scars. The timing was always against us. The world said this won't last. We held on through the warning signs, praying love was stronger than the past. They said love should be simple, but nothing simple ever stayed. Every step toward you felt right, every road just got in the way. These are the obstacles of love, the things we couldn't fight, dreams that pulled us different ways, wrong place, wrong time. We wanted more than forever, but life had other plans. These are the obstacles of love that broke. I chose you in every quiet moment, but lost you in the noise. Responsibilities, expectations drowned out our voices. We promised we'd survive it, said just a little while, but someday kept moving further, and hope learned how to smile. I watched you grow more distant while standing by your side. Loving you felt like holding on as the tide changed overnight. These are the obstacles of love, unspoken fears and pride, words we swallow, tears we hid on different sides. We weren't weak, we weren't careless, we just couldn't win. These are the obstacles of love that were that time couldn't forgive. We gave each other everything except the life to live. I'll always know we were real, even if we couldn't stay. These are the obstacles of love that pushed us away. So when I hear your name at night, I don't cry like before. I just whisper to the dark, we tried, and that means more. I told everyone I'm doing better, said your name don't hurt no more. I learned how to laugh in public and cry behind closed doors. The pictures are gone, the messages too. I cleaned up every trace, but I still see you in quiet moments I can't erase. They say time is a healer, but it moves so slow. Every step I take forward still feels like I'm going back to you. I'm still heartbroken, even after all this time. Still waking up, reaching for a love that's no longer mine. I act like I've moved on, like I'm stronger than before, but deep inside I'm still heartbroken, still broken to my core. with a scar. I don't need you to come back, I just need this pain to slow. I loved you deeper than I knew, and now I let you go. I'm still heartbroken, but I'm standing on my feet, still carrying your ghost down every empty street. One day this ache will fade away, I know it will somehow. But tonight, if I'm honest, I'm still heartbroken now. So if you ever wonder why my eyes still look tired, it's because some loves don't end, they just burn out quietly inside. If you are tired of holding on, of pretending you're okay, if loving me feels heavy now and hope is fading away, I see it in your quiet eyes and words you don't complete. You're standing here beside me, but your heart is out of reach. I won't beg you to stay, I won't trap you with my pain. I love you enough to notice when love starts to feel like chains. If you are tired, you can rest, even if that rest is leaving me. I'll smile and say I understand when my heart breaks silently. If I'm the way you carry, I'll set you free somehow. If you are tired of loving me, don't worry about me, no. I remember when you tried so hard to make us both believe that forever was just waiting. If we didn't let go, didn't leave. But time changed your breathing, your touch don't feel the same. You're here in body, not in soul, and I know I'm not to blame. I'd rather lose you honestly than keep you half alive. Love shouldn't feel like obligation just to survive. If you are tired, let it show. You don't have to lie to me. I'll take the truth straight to my chest and fake security. If walking away brings you peace, I'll cry, but I'll allow. If you are tired of loving me, I'll learn how to live without you now. Miss the way you said my name like it was safe to stay. I'll miss the plans we never lived, the words you didn't say. Loving you means choosing your happiness over mine, even if that choice breaks me every time. If you are tired, go slowly, don't turn your heart to stone. Remember I loved you gently even when I end up alone. I won't curse your leaving, I won't ask you how. If you are tired, my love, you can rest now. And if one day you think of me when the nights feel cold somehow, just know I love I stood right there beside you while your world fell into place. I cheered you on in silence, watched the light change in your face. You grew into the life you wanted. I faded in the frame. I was there for every storm, but never in your name. I learned how to be invisible so you could shine somehow. I swallowed all the things I felt and called it love for now. I stand and watch you move on like I was never part. I stand and watch you give away the pieces of my heart. I don't scream, I don't reach out, I don't beg or stop the clock. I just stay here breaking quietly and stand and watch. I held your hand when you were lost. I stayed when it was hard, but when the road turned beautiful, you walked it without my heart. You said I'd always matter, but not enough to stay. Those words still echo every night in the emptiest way. I keep my tears for after when no one's left to see. Loving you taught me how to lose with dignity. I stand and watch you move on like loving me was wrong. I stand and watch you find a life where I don't belong. I smile like I'm okay with it, like I'm stronger than I am. But every step you take away, I barely stand. If I had fought a little harder, would you still be here? Or was I always just a chapter you disappear from? Some goodbyes don't need words, they're written in your eyes. I read yours long before you left, and still I stay behind. I stand and watch you choose someone who isn't broken like me. I stand and watch you live the dream you once promised we'd be. I don't curse you, I don't hate you, I just carry the shock of loving you without being loved as I stand and watch. So if you ever look back and wonder why I stopped, just know I loved you quietly long enough to stand and watch. You said love was just a phase, something young hearts try. But I loved you like a habit, like breathing, like time. I wore your name in quiet ways in everything I do. While you change with every season, I stay the same for you. They said I should learn to move on, change my heart, change my view. But some loves aren't trends that fade, they're a lifelong still my lifelong style. I learned how to love in silence, how to stay when it's hard. I folded all my pride away and gave you my heart. You chased a different future, I clung to what was real. You called it growing up, I called it how I feel. I tried to dress my wounds with smiles, pretend I've changed somehow. But love like this doesn't follow rules, it follows me right now. Loving you is my lifelong style. I don't know how to quit. I can throw away the memories, but not the way we fit. You said I'd find somebody else and forget you after a while. But loving you through every loss is still my lifelong style. Maybe one day I'll love again in a softer, safer way, but you'll always be the reason I love deep, not halfway. You were the shape my heart learned first, the truth I can't deny. Every love that comes after you will know how hard I tried. Loving you is my lifelong style, even if it's out of date, even if it costs me nights alone and tears I can't escape. I won't chase you, I won't beg, I'll just walk this lonely mile with a heart that never learned another lifelong style. So if you ever wonder why I still smile when you mention, it's not because I'm over you, it's because loving you was my lifelong style. She stands in the corner of your life, smiling like she's strong, listening to all your stories about where your heart belongs. She knows every shade of your sadness, every scar you hide. But when you look for love, you never see her side. She's always just a friend to you, always there, always kind. You lean on her when you're breaking, then leave her behind. You overlook a girl who loves you like it's nothing, like it's small. She picks you up when you are falling, but you don't catch her when she falls. You chase the ones who don't choose you, while she's waiting in your world. You don't know what you're losing when you overlook a girl. She laughs a little softer now, talks a little less. She learned how to hide her feelings under I'm fine, I guess. She watches you fall for someone who won't stay too long, and She cheers you on with a broken heart, pretending she's strong. She tells herself she's happy if you're happy too, but loving you in silence is killing her truth. You overlook a girl who loves you in ways no one else would try. She stays through every storm you bring, then cries alone at night. You call her when you're lonely, but never when you're sure. You don't see the love right in front of you when you overlook a girl. Maybe one day she'll walk away, and you'll finally feel the space. You'll look for her in every crowd, in every familiar face. You'll miss the way she knew your heart before you said a word, but by then she'll be gone, and you'll wish you learned. You overlooked a girl who loved you, who gave you all she had. She deserved more than leftovers, more than maybe someday plans. She won't wait forever for you to finally choose. The saddest kind of heartbreak is the love you didn't lose. It's the love you never noticed when you overlooked a girl. So if she's quieter than usual, if her eyes don't shine the same, it's not that she stopped loving you, she just stopped waiting in pain. People like me love too deeply, say it's okay when it's not. We stay a little longer than we should, give everything we've got. We read between the silence, we feel things no one sees. We fall in love with broken souls and call it destiny. We believe words more than actions, hold more than we should. We see the good in everyone, even when it hurts us good. People like me always stay when others walk away. We forgive what shouldn't be forgiven, just to keep someone to stay. We blame ourselves for loving hard, for hearts that couldn't see. Yeah, love breaks easy over and over for people like me. People like me don't ask for much, just honesty and time. But somehow that's too heavy for hearts that aren't aligned. We hold on to small moments like there's something real, while others move on so easily and forget how we feel. We don't play games with feelings, we don't know how to lie. We give our trust completely and pay the highest price. People like me always hope, even when hope is gone. We we'll stop mistaking pain for proof of love. But even if we break again, I know one thing's true. This world needs hearts that feel this much, even when they lose. People like me don't love halfway. We love until it's done. We don't stop caring after goodbye. We just learn to carry on. If love in heart is our mistake, then that's who we'll always be. Because the deepest love I've ever known belongs to people like me. People like me. So if you ever meet a heart like mine, handle it gently, please. We may look strong on the outside, but love it's hardest for people like me. I see you sitting in the dark, talking to the walls again, blaming your heart for breaking, like loving was a sin. You replay every moment, every word you couldn't say. You ask yourself what you did wrong in 100 different ways. You tell yourself you're stronger, but tonight you're not okay. You carry all this quiet pain and never let it stay. So go on, pity yourself just for a little while. Let the tears fall honestly. Drop the brave, drop the smile. You gave your love sincerely, and they walked away somehow. If your heart is hurting this much, you're allowed to pity yourself now. You watch them choose another life while you stayed the same. You stayed loyal to the memory. They forgot your name. You tell everyone you're fine, like that makes it true. But when the night gets lonely, it's always you and you. You don't ask for sympathy. You don't ask to be saved. You just wish someone noticed how much you gave. So go on, pity yourself. You've been strong too long. You held it together quietly while everything went wrong. You didn't lose because you were weak. You lost because you loved somehow. If your heart is breaking silently, it's okay to pity yourself now. This isn't giving up. This isn't letting go. It's just admitting the truth that pain needs room to show. Tomorrow you'll stand up again, pretend you moved on somehow. But tonight belongs to the tears never allowed. So go on, pity yourself, then wipe your eyes and breathe. You're not broken beyond repair, you're just hurting deep. One day you'll look back at this and be proud you made it through. But right now in this moment, it's okay to pity yourself too. Because healing doesn't start with strength, it starts with being true. And the bravest thing you've done tonight is letting yourself feel you. I wake up tired of breathing, like the night never ends. Smiling feels like acting, even with my friends. The mirror doesn't recognize me, there's a stranger in my place. I'm carrying a weight I can't explain, written on my face. They say it'll pass, just be strong, but they don't hear the sound of my thoughts screaming quietly when no one's around. This is depression, it holds me tight like a shadow that follows every step, every night. I don't wanna die, I just don't wanna feel this way. This is depression, still in my life day by day. I miss the person I used to be before my heart went numb, before I learned how to fake okay just to make it through. I try to talk but choke on words like pain has locked my throat. I'm drowning in my own head, trying to stay afloat. I laugh when they expect me to cry when they can't see. I'm fighting wars inside my mind in total secrecy. This is depression, a silent fight. I'm screaming for help, but I whisper at night. I don't need answers, I don't need to be saved. I just need someone to see me before I fade. If I disappear for a moment, it's not that I don't care, I'm just trying to survive the weight I wear. Tell me I'm not weak, tell me I'm not wrong for needing rest when I've been strong so long. This is depression, but it's not who I am. It's a storm I'm walking through, not where I stand. Even in the darkness, I'm holding on somehow. If you're listening, please don't leave me now. Please don't leave me now. One day I'll feel the sun again, I promise. I'll try my best until the day I'm still here, still breathing, still fighting through depression.